Topics or the discussions we had when I was asking the questions and you were replying to my queries. So first is rise in data breaches due to internal and external threats. So are you all agree with the internal threats, that we have internal threats also in the organization? What do you think?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually,
Most of the organizations are having the fear of insider threats only. And insider threats means like are anybody is doing it maliciously, like employees, or what do you think?
Ma'am, both, like maliciously and like unintentionally as well.
Exactly. And if you are giving access to the external people for the internal application or internal people extra access, that will also cause a trouble in the organization. So that's why this least privilege access came into the picture. This term is very, very important when we talk about the security of the resources. We have to give access to the people which is required to complete their designated task. Not more than that, not less than that. If we give less than, the productivity will suffer. If we give more, these kind of possibilities will be there. Attackers are smart. We know that you all are like smart, learning the hacking techniques, how to break the things. You know all those things, right? So the way you are becoming smarter, cloud and security techniques are also needs to be improvised. Then mitigating sophisticated cyber attacks. Yeah. So sophisticated cyber attacks, one attack is very, very popular and known as very, very sophisticated cyber attack. And I'm sure that many of you worked on those attacks as well, DDoS attack.
Yes.
Very, very sophisticated attack. It takes, like you can say that it takes some weeks or months to establish the entire army to set up that attack. And then when it attacks, it slows down the entire system. Entire smart grid is down. We have seen some examples also in the past. The DDoS attack, kind of a sophisticated attacks, can also be identified because now we have a bird eye view of my infrastructure. What kind of activities my people are doing, what kind of activities my resources are doing. Everything I can identify from a single terms, incident and alerts. Anybody wants to tell me what is the difference between these two, alert and incident?
The alert is updated back. Second, alerts the incident responders or the security analyst.
Okay.
When an incident happens, that means that some amount of damage is occurred within an organization from that particular incident.
Okay. And when we say that we can do this thing, who can do this thing? We can't give this permission to everyone in the organization. I can't give you the owner role or admin role. I have to see that are you capable enough or are you having that access to add these resources. That also I have to check. So whenever we are adding the logs or data sources to get the logs, we have some kind of prerequisites based on the access which is given to the user. So for this tool which I am going to demonstrate today, I will show you that where we can see these kind of access permissions and how we can work in the IAM portal and we can give those permissions to the specific identity. So we will see that as well. Then we can get the intelligent information. So I hope that you all are agree that now security is also using lot of artificial intelligence also. So this SIEM is also known as intelligence tool which is having artificial intelligence and machine learning capabilities. All these Python queries which we are writing, the packages which we are using, all those packages, queries we can also use to create our own notebooks in this SIEM solution. So lot of things, lot of features are available in all these SIEM tools. We need to understand that where we can use these features, how we can use this. So we can correlate, as I told you, that all the entire logs when I can correlate these things. I can create my incident response. I can create an automated response and then I can create a dashboard, reports. Even I can bookmark certain incidences also. Let's say 10 people are working in a team. I can designate this particular incident to this student, this participant. Designate this incident to this, or I can bookmark it for the later review because I think that this is not very, very important or not having that severe priority. I can create entire checklist of my incidents which are occurring in my infra. So all those things I can manage with these tools. I think this slide will give you the more picture about SIEM, what we can do with all these SIM tools which are available, we can collect the logs, we can analyze the logs, we can correlate the events, we can even log the forensics, even we can go to the originated event location also, that from where this event is originated, because we have the options to connect all the data sources. So from where this particular attack started, even we can go to that original level as well. Application log monitoring, object access on it. So entire infrastructure, if you see, we can cover with the help of SIM. All kind of logs which we need. This is only a read-only thing. We can't edit or update the logs. Whatever logs are coming, with the help of KQL, we can only analyze and read those logs. You are not having that option to update those logs. Otherwise, everything will be changed. The entire scenario will be changed if you have option to modify the logs. So you have only read-only access to the logs which are coming. So now I thought this slide I have added for showing you the SIM products in the market. So we have X-Force and QRadar also we have. HP ArcSight, Splunk is very famous. Then we have Snort, Mozdev, Elasticsearch plus Kibana. So all these kind of tools are available in the market. You can use these tools and you can see that how cloud service provider and the customers are making their infrastructure secure.
Snort का Splunk नहीं किया मैंने Snort और Snort का बस हम ये देख रहे हैं.
So without any other discussion, I'll take you to the place where I will show you that how the entire thing will be worked. How many of you work on the cloud? Any cloud you have worked on? AWS, GCP, Microsoft? Okay. Which cloud you all are using? Azure you are using. Very nice.
AWS.
So, it's part of your curriculum or you are working in the company where you use Azure?
You use Azure.
You use Azure. Okay. And others? Anyone? AWS, GCP?
AWS.
AWS. Okay. Pen testing के लिए which one? Azure you are using. Okay. So many participants are using GCP and AWS you are using. Okay. Okay. And others are not using any cloud till now. They are working on the. You are using Azure. So I mean you are not using cloud means you have not interacted with the cloud dashboard, how the services are structured, how you can create your identities, how you can manage your IAM, all those things many of you are not aware. Just this is the portal which we have for the Azure. Many of you are used Azure. So this is, if you see there are a lot of services, you can compare these services with the other clouds also. Like if we see Microsoft Defender for Cloud in Azure, we have Inspector in AWS. So every cloud is providing those services, but they have different names, different kind of a way of representing those things. So very quickly go to the logs. First we will see the logs. I'll show you the section directory logs. I don't have much logs because I've created this. So we can have sign-in logs which we can see over here, and we can have audit logs as well. This is connected with my mobile hotspot, so little bit speed is low. I just wanted to show you that we have these logs which are available from various data sources. So this is the one data source which I have taken. So here I have very limited logs because I just activated this account for this particular conference. So I can see that sign-in, interactive, non-interactive, service principal sign-in, manage identity. So I can see entire log related to the sign-in of the user. I can see the audit log where I can see the activities. So you see that all the things which are related to the active directory means your IAM where you are managing your identity and the access, the logs are coming. Similarly, we have various logs for these different services. So all these logs, and if I show you the log details, see, we are getting the information about the activity. Every activity target and the properties, what all the properties are modified with this activity specifically. So in the log, we are getting each and every detail. Now from millions of log, I want to make that log readable. I want to make that log presentable so that the people, those who are not from that background, they are not going and you can say that spending a lot of time in understanding that Excel or CSV file. I want to show them the visualization of these logs. So because of that reason, we have tools like SIEM. So I'll take you to that now. So as I told you that a lot of tools are available for this demonstration purpose. This is a tool which I thought that it will be very simple for you to understand, and it is covering a lot of options. So now here in the Sentinel, the steps are very simple. When you want to create your SIM for your dashboards, for your workbooks, you have to add the data sources as we discussed. First is to get the data which you want to analyze, right? So for getting the data, we have to create a space where all the data will be coming. So what we are going to do is, this space we have to create. So I'm not going in the creation and all those things. Here you can create this workspace where you will be adding all the data which is coming from the various data sources. So very simple step, you can create a workspace, but I'm not going in that so that we can discuss the features which are available. So here if you see, we have this Microsoft Sentinel, and you can see that what all features this Sentinel is providing to us. This is a SIM and SOAR solution. SIM means Security, Information and Event Management. We are managing the events, we are managing the security information, and also we are planning the orchestrated. Orchestrated, I think you can understand. That number of services we are managing together, like the musical instrument, musical concert, number of instruments are played and they are creating some kind of orchestra. So similar to that, we can orchestrate that response and we can automate that response. So that is the power of SIM tools. So here I'll show you that what all things we can do. So here you will see the data connectors which we have.